G'day and welcome to part 97 of my Kingdom Come Deliverance Hardcore All DLC playthrough, and this is going to be the final part. However long it takes us today, we're going to be finishing this storyline off. We're currently trebbing the castle. We're going to be getting in there and finishing off our story. So we just got told at the very end of our last episode that Captain Robard is thinks there's some men of the enemy that have run into the woods. So we're gonna go find them. Go find them and probably just go kill them, honestly. And there's already camp there, right? Yeah, find them and kill them. Yay, Tango 12, welcome to the stream. And yeah, we're just gonna do that while the siege is occurring. Wait until the 2-day bombardment is finished. Help the lords recapture Talmberg. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Might ride over to Skalitz if we have a chance as well. And there was one other thing that occurred to me. Probably have a look at. Yeah. Righto. Well, let's find pebbles. And actually gonna go sharpen my sword. And my axe. Down at the smithy down here. I mean, this is in the direction of one of those camps, right? Anyway, so sort of on our way, and we'll have a wander around, probably have a chat to some other people as well, see if there's any dialogue forthcoming. I think the quartermaster doesn't have anything else to say. Where is he? So Hanish, you got anything to say? Nope.
See you later.
Quartermaster, no. I think we've pretty much exhausted all of the dialogue options. Let's see how here he is. If there's any updates. The camps.
Greetings.
Oh, did the potion help?
So did it help?
I've not caught anyone napping on their watch since, so yes, I'd say it helped.
I'm glad. I wasn't completely sure that it would. What is your impression of Master Keyser?
Sir Hanush thinks he's insane. As crazed as one of those dung-smeared fools reciting the New Testament backwards in the street.
But what do you think?
Okay.
Sometimes I think a little craziness is no bad thing. Master Keyser's seen and lived through a lot in his time in foreign lands.
Trebuchet hit in the background.
Those rockets he was talking about.
It all sounds like the babbling of a madman.
Maybe. But I'd like to see them. Shooting off. Screaming through the sky like comets. I'm sure they'd be a sight to behold.
They sure are.
It seems we came just in time.
No, you came too late. The gates were flung open and those bastards poured out. Of course, we knew it could happen, but there was little we could do about it.
We were taken by surprise on the field.
I know, but I would have preferred you to come at their flank while they were attacking us. It's a good thing nothing happened to Sir Capon. That would have been far worse than a shattered trebuchet. God be with you.
Okay. They're cool. Sure, Capon will be just fine. We didn't see him in trouble, eh? We rescued some other soldiers, but we certainly didn't see Capon fighting. Maybe we got there like too quickly or something. I don't know. Right, there's a grindstone here still, so I'm just interested. What have I still not hit level 20 on level 18 for warfare? Axe, bow. I don't understand. Mace is 5 actually. I could probably talk to him about getting a mace upgrade. What was axe? 12. Right. Grindstone. Go Queen of Sheba's sword. Because if I sharpen my own tools, sharpen my own weapons, they become better or something because they have perks. blacksmith's son and something else. Whoa, is that 66? Actually needs some work. Okay, actually needs more than that. Okay. That sort of looked like it was... Yeah, hurting it. What's wrong with this grindstone? Hey, is something actually wrong with this grindstone? New lock-picking perk, of course. Hey, so that actually that grindstone like wrecked my weapons instead of helping it. That was weird. It actually visibly was making it worse. Alright, so now skills level 20 lockpicking. Very nice. Repairman. I don't want it to be noisy when I'm lockpicking. The opposite of noisy, thank you. If I look at my buffs, yeah, serrated edge tin opener. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it was injuring my weaponry. We certainly want to equip our axe because we want to still keep leveling that. Try and get level 20 in warfare. Okay, let's have a look. Where are we going? So down here. Let's wander up here. It looks like there's a camp here. So let's just up this road and into this camp, it looks like. Take the right at take the furthest right at the crossroads up here. This guy just likes cruising around, eh? Sometimes he's on horse, sometimes he's just walking. You're gonna hear another trebuchet hit as we ride past. It's pretty loud, like we heard it over at the quarry. That's pretty cool that you can hear it that far away. So furthest right. Really?
Yeah.
Really doesn't look like where I want to go. So let's see. Maybe it is. Is that a cave there? Actually, so it looks like we are heading in the right direction. What? Get off, help him. Let's go.
Take that.
Help him. Help him. Get that in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
No surrender.
Kurva.
You can die.
Oh, that's that.
Get a piercing arrow, yes please. I will take that. Okay, so is that one done? Yeah, that's one done. Well, that's dealt with. Isn't... Oh, that is the lookout? This is the lookout. I was disorientated on the map for a moment. Yeah. That's actually quite a sight, isn't it? Can we actually see the trebuchet firing? I think we can. It's sort of hovering there at a second. Wonder if we wait, is it going to fire? Or is it not rendering that at this distance? It takes a while to load. Why am I running so slowly? I don't know. I don't think it's going to fire. Oh no, is it being pulled down? Very hard to see. I can't zoom in. No binoculars here. I think it is getting... I think it actually is. I actually didn't think it would render at this distance. I thought it would just sort of be like a placeholder almost. That's getting pulled down. Yeah, there's the arm. You can just see it being pulled down next to the tents. Oh, we're waiting for this now. I wonder if we can see it very well, but... see the rock fire or anything. But it's going to fling in a second. Come on. Fire. Fire. Mr. Trebuchet. I feel like if I blink, I'm going to miss it. I'm watching. I watch Trebuchet never fires. I guess I had to pull it down and put the stone into it. So that would take a little bit of time. I'm just interested. I'm more out of curiosity than anything else whether I actually see it fire at this distance. It's definitely pulled down to the ground now. You can see the arm pulled down. The counterweight's here. Some developer somewhere decided whether you'd actually see this or not. There it is. There it's firing. Nice. Oh, cool. We saw it fire. Oh yeah, there's the puff of smoke. On the sound. The sound actually came after the visual. Oh, I'm impressed. Oh, I'm impressed. Color me impressed. We saw it and then we heard it. You know what? Shout out to whichever bloody developer who decided that they would actually have the speed of light occur faster than the speed of sound in the game. Oh, yes. Okay, I am very impressed. I'm very impressed. You guys okay? You want to talk? No? You're all good? Just happy that I came along and saved you. Very good, very good. Alright. Let's go to the next lot of men. Now, old mate just wanted me to go back and report that. Mate, I'm not going to leave my men there to die. I'm a nobleman now. I'm a nobleman. I am interested though. Sort of what's below those cliffs. Ah, no. Like a mine down here or something. Yeah. Yeah, Hype Tangle 12. That was pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't take much to impress me. When something like that happens, where someone's put obvious effort in to show some physics, show some science, yeah, that gets me excited. Right, mate. On guard there. Good job. Good job guarding. Where is this camp we're going to? So we're at the lumberyard. Lumberyard, and then like... If we get to like the second set of roads, so turn left, and the second set, we just take like a just turn left. Just turn westerly and go in, and we'll come across this camp. I think that's the play. The second lot of roads. That's the first turn. There's actually a fight going on up here. This is where we want to turn, but...
Hey! What are you doing here? Get lost. Get out of here, you fucker!
That India. Think I'm gonna mess around with you, mate?
Yeah.
Help the guards out.
Yeah.
Hear the trebuchet in the background. Don't hit my own man. This guy's like fully surrounded. Get that India. Reputation gained. Mercy kill. Oh yeah, get in. Oh yeah. Oh, well, with the axe. Good lads. You good? Glad I could assist.
To me.
Let's fix up the gear. Alright, so we said the second turn, and like just before the second turn, we're gonna like face this way, and then just like, yeah, this direction. Put it square out from the corner. So there's a pond? No, we see no pond. There is actually like a road. Maybe there is actually a road that leads to it here from the lumber camp, but that would be our secondary plan if we don't find it just by smell, you know? Sniff it out. This here. Any of interest? Like a suspicious looking trunk there. Someone's hidden something here. Anyone hiding? Oh, hang on. Is there something there for a second? No. Maybe not. Good thing we left our horse facing in the right direction. Let's continue. Yeah. Is that the camp I see there? Feel a little bit of archery coming on.
Yeah.
Looked like a camp, but it's not. It's a bed? An interesting spot. It'd be really nice if it came up as an interesting spot on the map. No? We're still in A, apparently. So... we're still in the search area for this camp. Oh, now we're not. We've somehow gone past a deer. Haven't hit a road, so makes me think it's below us.
Yeah.
There's a road here.
Yeah.
Like runs along the bank. Across here. Okay, so that's us here. Is there a road that leads up? And we're pretty much straight up from here, right? Skirted around the edge of it somehow. So we must have gone over it and then somehow under it. What am I stuck on? Ah, here's a road. A road to a shack. Really what I'm looking for, but... sure. Not what I was looking for at all, but you know. So if this is that road, then we're now like up and a bit to the left. Okay. Use that as like a bit of a marker.
Yeah.
How are we missing this? It must be further over here.
Yeah.
Like in this brush? Aha. Doesn't notice me yet, okay. Gotta take him down. Where'd the other lad go? Get that India. Don't touch my dog. Don't you touch my dog. I'll take those better piercing arrows, thank you. Alright, who's next? There's one more at least. Where are you at? Where's he hiding? I'm sure there was 3, right? That wasn't the guy I saw. There was another one. It went off to the left. G'day, Incoin. How are you today? Glad to see you here. I can't understand where he's gone. He's hidden somewhere. Maybe he just ran away. I don't think so. Right, good. Thanks for asking. May I return the honor? Yes, you may. I'm doing quite well. I'm finishing the KCD playthrough today by hook or by crook. So I'm just gonna jump on my horse and ride around madly then, because he's here somewhere.
Hey, how you doing?
Ragnar McLeod. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing well, man. How are you? Been a while since I played KCD. I always install it, play it for a bit, and then I install again. How do you find motivation to keep playing? Oh, maybe it's just I like the time period. I just for me it's just a dream come true. Like the game. I mean, I've always just been in love with castles and knights and everything medieval.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Really, wrong place at the wrong time. I don't think so. Let's go.
Here somewhere.
Whoa, you want? That was a bad idea. Sorry, dog. You pulled out your bow? You really pulled out your bow? You silly boy. When you had a mace? You good, Ragnar McLeod? Incoin, just coming back to your question, how do I find motivation to play it? So, I don't know, I'm a bit of a... I guess my personality traits is probably a little bit more, I like to finish things. If I set my mind to something, I like to do it. Yeah, a little bit OCD that way, I guess. But is there another guy here? Is there meant to be 4 soldiers? It's the most realistic game type. Just Kingdom Come as it generally, or just like open world games, medieval games. That's a trebuchet in the distance, by the way. I was really impressed before. I discovered that the people who made this game actually used physics. Speed of light was faster than the speed of sound. I was watching the trebuchet bombard the castle from like up on the cliff face, and I saw the puff of dust in the castle where it hit, and then like a second later, I heard the sound of it hitting, and I was ecstatic. I was ecstatic that they had speed of light faster than speed of sound. It was perfect. It was a moment for me. That's the sort of thing that keeps me coming back in Coin 1. That's the sort of thing that makes me want to come back for more. I mean, they had real historians work on the game. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, real historians. They had sword masters, bow masters. They had the whole works. It was certainly a big undertaking, and I love every second of it. And the characters are good as well. The characters are well built. There's good character development. You know. Wonder if they had the Danish guy with the bow. I don't know. But they had. I'm sure they had a bow guy. They had a bow guy, a sword guy. They probably had a flute guy. Medieval games are more ground earth than like FPS games. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because you can't be outlandish. Where am I going? I'm going somewhere in this direction. Now, did it say that I actually completed... Yeah, I don't know. Several camps. Third foe ran in the direction of Uzich. So... Across the river, so I'm guessing this camp here. If we just head straight down... Straight down here. It's starting to get a little bit dark, but let's see if we can... See if we can get this done before dark. Fishing spot. At a camp I spy? No, it's a fallen tree. I'm in the area. Of course, we are on hardcore, so find things ourselves. I think it's more in this direction. I have something up here. No, we're out of it. Why does that say C? I've come too far one way. I love playing games without guns more than with LoL because the sword fight is better than a long range fight with the guns and it's more challenging. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, is that it there? Actually, I literally just see it. Is that it? Oh, look at that! I found it. Okay. Were they asleep? They're actually asleep. Okay. I'm on guard, surely, right? Tell Captain Robart about the camps. Unlikely. Oh, he woke up, dang it. Bro, you guys were sleeping on the job. You guys were sleeping on the job. You're sleeping on the job, lads. Depends on which game you look at. Skyrim, for example, is just mashing left click. Oh yeah, I don't like. That's probably one of the reasons why I like this so much as well, is because it's not just mashing left click.
What the hell was that?
Well,
Yeah, mate, you got a dog on you and me. Oh, you gonna... Alright. Oh. You running away. I don't think so, mate. Why can I not? Because I don't have a weapon out? I'm chasing with a bow? Yeah, that's why. Nah. You don't get away, mate. You don't get away. That's it. Your life is forfeit. Where's the camp? Up here somewhere? Here it is. For example, the For Honor game is hard but so much fun. Oh yeah. I've never played For Honor. And welcome to the stream. G'day. Hello, hello. I think we just dealt with these guys. So that was easy enough. Let's see what's in here because I just can never resist myself. I can never resist it. Where is it? Here it is. There'll be absolutely nothing of use for me in here. Yep, that's okay. I still can't help myself. Bleed from it. Okay. We'll see. Go. Now, if I head in this general direction, downhill, follow Bear Grylls' advice. Head downhill, find a stream, follow the stream till you hit civilization. That's the advice. Something to that effect. Yep, let's not follow the stream all the way down. Let's cut up here. Right, there we go. It's like me and blowing things up in most open world games. I mean, if there's an opportunity to blow something up, you know you're going to take that opportunity. Oh, there's the trebuchet. Nice. Firing. Good job, lads. I wonder if they're going to get angry at me for not having a torch on. Let's see. Alright. Walk to Robard. Where's he at? Over here? Mate, I dealt with those camps, mate. Found all the camps.
I found all of their campsites. The rest of the woods are clear.
That's a relief. Now let's relieve ourselves of this accursed Toth.
Nice. 300 groschen. Woo! 350 groschen. Woo! Oh, that's actually the siege quest completed. Hey, that was actually quite a lengthy one. So, wait until the 2-day bombardment is over. There's nothing really else for us to do. We'll just load up. Let's have something to eat, and then we'll have a sleep. I bought plenty of food in my town previously, so eat the bread before it goes bad. And I mean, we're too full. We do want to mushrooms. Have some mushies. Gotta love your mushies, right? And then let's have a sleep. It's a 2-day bombardment, so let's just sleep for as long as we can and get to the assault. Can't sleep any longer. 12 hours, we'll take it. We've been working hard. We deserve the rest, okay? We deserve the rest. We've completed literally every other secondary quest in the game, so there we got nothing else to do in this time. What are people cheering for? We're just blasting things away. I don't think there's actually any visual change to the castle. Let's go have a peek. Let's see if there's actually any visual change. Let's not get hit by a trebuchet rock. There are people down here. Oh, we're loosing some arrows, are we? Is there anyone on the walls? I'll come. I'll join. I see someone. Yeah, there's no visual change to the castle as it's getting hit by rocks. That's a shame. That's a shame. Did see someone walking along the battlements there a second ago, though. Let's just loose one for good measure, you know. Okay, we helped. Ooh, hello. Oh, that's something to eat. You can't have everything. You can't have everything. I mean, for it to change its visual, like, as each rock hits, I mean, that would take some serious coding. And probably not that worthwhile, honestly, because most people are just going to sit here and pass time while we wait. Conrad Keys, you got anything else to say?
The Lord be...
Came close to destroying the treasure, mate?
True. I feared the worst. I had to flee from the Turks once. But this was an even closer shave.
I'd say not, mate, looking at your beard.
I fear you may have come too late. I examined his wounds and I'm not sure he's strong enough to pull through.
I'm sorry. That was a very bad beard joke, but I'll take it either way.
Able to escape on time.
Yes, Sir Capon took fright. Understandably for someone his age. But not to worry. A little practice in killing foes will put steel in him.
I love this guy. I love the accent. It's quality stuff. You got anything else to add, Sir Divish? No. Anything else to add? Fafa, you got anything else to say about the bombardment? Master Fafa? Hello?
God bless you.
Nah, yeah, nothing else to say. Righto, well, let's eat up and pass some time then, shall we? Food, bread. Alright. Can't sleep again yet, so let's just... skip a little bit of time. Get to the assault. I think they give you this time to just finish off any side quests or, you know, things you're still on the go. But because I like to do things as I go along, there's nothing else left to be done. Training. Elite, and then we should sleep and we should wake up to the assault, right? I think that's how we're gonna go down. Let's have some fine wine. Because, you know, a little bit of wine the day before a battle. Can't go badly, right? We'll save the honey. Dried fruit. Right. And let's sleep. And hopefully this should be the last one before we get to the assault. Sleep through till morning. The perk for actually having reversed bed benefits actually coming through for once, getting plus 40% comfort on this bed instead of just the flat 30. Hey, is this it? Are we done? I'd like to assault in this rain. That'd be cool. I'm training actually.
I'd like to get back.
Certainly.
Level
I'm
5?
interested in.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's pay.
Now.
Nice. I'm here.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding?
Ah, yeah, good to see I'm still bombarding. Came too soon. You came too soon. Well, sleep another 2 hours. We'll sleep another 2 hours. Still bombarding, are we? Are we still bombarding? Maybe not. Doesn't look like we're doing anything. I'm here.
I'm here.
Can't you see?
Oh, okay. I get it. You've got a bee in your bonnet and you really, really don't like it. Dried fruit. And I really thought I'd have enough food. Actually, I've got the boar. Let's have a drink, shall we? That'll do. Is it going to pull me out of skipping time? Hopefully not. Okay, so Robart is expecting me. Good to see. Let's have some honey, so we're all juiced up. Energy's at full, but don't get overnourished. Righto. Let's go. Suppose we'll have to attack.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Ishtvan's a stubborn bastard.
Alright, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait.
Nah, mate.
You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
Your final rest. Nah, I'm ready. Let's
ready.
go.
Glad to hear
I've
it.
been ready for a while.
We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
Conquering the gate.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We got a ram?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Henry, don't be dumb.
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
I attack on the western
What's the
wall.
plan for attacking the west
Where am
wall?
I going?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders.
Ladders, sure.
Which is no easy matter under fire. So we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
Yeah, I've always worried about going up on ladders. Like, wouldn't you just push the ladder down? If you was defending a castle, right? And someone just, like, puts the ladder up,
How will
wouldn't
we
you just
take
be
the
like,
battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall,
push it off?
or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
The inner bailey. Tell me about the inner
And the
bailey.
inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
Tell me I should have a shield.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
Think I have everything I need to
I've
know.
heard everything I need to
I
know.
don't think I need to know any of that, honestly. But
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big
ooh,
difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
okay. I thought I had to make a choice.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
Righto.
A village lad
Don't
and
build
an
the
old
intensity
soldier.
anymore. I'm overflow.
Must
I'm
be
bubbling.
shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually.
Doesn't sound
one
like something
position
I'd do.
After another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
God be with you.
Right. Well, that doesn't look like they'd be expecting us at all, would they? I've got better armor than that. What do you think this is? Why haven't we done that the last 2 days?
Charge!
Yeah, you think you'd be a little bit closer, wouldn't you? I'm on the walls. Apparently I'm attacking the walls. Which is fun. Let's go up the ladders. Seems like a good idea. Attack. Charge, lads. Charge.
Attack! And you don't want to be last!
The ladder's up. Where are the ladders at? Oh, we got ladders?
Shield, for fuck's sake! Cover yourselves! We're clear! Ladders
Get up the friggin' ladders, go. Oh, close. Charge, attack, I'm covering you. Actually, get him. Let's get up there, lads. Let's go, let's go. I'm following you, sir. Let's go. I'm coming up after you. Get up there, lads. I trust you. As long as this guy doesn't instantly die. Come on, get more of us over it.
down! Clear those battlements!
He's down. Who's up next? Right, don't bug me out, but cool. Oh, okay. Okay. Come on. You got him yet? Nice. Chase him. Clear him. I'm running. Oh, shit. Okay. That can't be good for you, mate. Getting hit with an axe in the back. Easy, easy. Our men seem to be dying. Just an observation I'm making. No, we're good. Some of them have died. Kill him. Kill him. I mean to finish him off, lights. Come on. Oh, sorry.
We've got them! And now from the south! We'll charge them from the rear!
Finish him off. Okay. Ow. Gotcha. Nice. Only about not going in where you're outnumbered, but you know, I don't listen to that sort of stuff. Ouch. Okay, just regain stamina, regain stamina. He's down. Let's go. Keep charging, lads. Keep charging. Get the gatehouse. Oh shit, this place is blown to pieces. You're in a private area. Oh, we're into the inner bailey. Clear the walls. Clear the walls. Oh, down the mosh pit. Colors are really important, eh? If you're wearing the wrong colors, that might come off as badly. We got him? Well, we got a tower. We got a tower situation. A towering situation.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanish.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, we're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks his truce answers to me.
So are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor.
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish!
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Mount up, Henry. We've taken the castle. We've taken the castle. It's back. It's a little bit damaged. A lot damaged. But we've taken it. Ride with Sir Hands to meet your father. You know what? I'd do a cheeky little one of these. Thank you.
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Yeah. Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. Now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
If only you could ride better so I don't have to keep going faster and slower. That'd be tops.
Yeah.
What do you think? Will Toth keep his word?
I think so.
He's a noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
So Radzik will be there.
I mean, he's a noble, right? So am I. This is a good point to hands. You are a noble. A little bit
What should I say to him?
ignoble, but sure.
Don't worry. It'll come to you. You'll see.
Well,
Yeah.
I just hope he'll be there. Alive.
Yeah.
Really don't have to ride the whole way with him. Can you at least gallop? This is gonna be a.
What do you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people.
Oh!
Something really big.
His lordship!
But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
Actually gonna do something for the people. We've changed Sir Hans. We've done the impossible.
Sneaking into Brannick all on your own? Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
We certainly weren't riding that fast.
There's no sign of them. Move on. Glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
Alright, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
KCD2, please. Please.
Let him go.
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Markvart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot.
The whole
beautiful
game.
Girls.
Been pointing
good
to this.
Wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did.
Lucina 47, welcome to the stream.
It's not to dwell too much on that.
This is our final KCD stream tonight. We'll be finishing the game.
On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
I'm doing pretty well, Lucina. Thank you very much. Now, ironically, this is not the end of the game. Look at all these wonderful people that made this game. Lead designer, Victor Boken. Well done, Victor Boken. I probably butchered your name, but that's okay. Open World Systems, Martin Ziegler. Lead and graphics programmer, Thomas Blaho. AI research, Thomas Plitch. Well done. Martin Surek. My appreciation. Lead environment artist, Jakub Holek. Thank you so much for the wonderful environment. Senior environment artist is Victor Young. Junior environments artist, Anna Pasova. Thank you very much. My appreciation, thanks. Animators, Connor Doyle. David Sassgen. Sound editors, Marek Balka. Thank you. QA lead, Thomas Grunwald. My deepest thanks. Lead English writer, John Comer. Thank you very much. Marketing. PR manager, Tobias Stoll Zwilling. All legends. All legends. Executive producer, Martin Klima. All the backers. Associate producer, Vin Komurato. Esther Yin. Thank you very much. Historical research. Look at this. Look at all these doctorates. Doctorate. Doctorate, 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 professor, professor, ING, whatever it stands for. Doctorate, doctorate. Oh, yeah. Weapons and armor. Thomas Strata. Archery. Oh, yeah. Sword fighting advisors. Casting team. Tom McKay as Henry. Capon, Luke Dale. Father Goldwyn, Randall Scott Williams. Conrad Keezer, Brian Blessed. He was an absolute legend. .3D facial scanner. And the amount of work that goes into a game like this is insane. Jan Volta, music and orchestration. Thank you very much. Warhorse Studios Orchestra. Look at all these absolute certified legends right here. Oh, violins. Close to my own heart. I'm a violinist myself. All these violins. Violas, cellos, basses, all the strings. The medieval band, the lute, the bagpipe, percussions, the harp. Ah. Incredible. Now, as I said, this isn't the end of the game. Screams and shouts. Production babies. Oh, so these were the babies that were born during production to the family members of the team. That's gold. That's absolute gold. That's actually... No real animals were harmed during the development of this game. Okay. Good to hear, good to hear. DLC production babies. Alright. Some more production babies. Josephine Verova. Wonder if those names were in the game, hey. What is this, like, heavy metal, like, death rock in the background? I repeat again, we still have more to play. I think we've got the idea. How much longer? I want to, out of respect, play through the credits. Think about the amount of work these guys put in. So that was what? So that's 2013. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this was in production for 6 years. 6 years this was in production for. Insane. Backer awards, swords and shields, coin engraving, coin minting, dice set, digipack, Logitech services. Wow. Central Bohemian Region, Faculty of Arts, Stava Monastery, breweries, Hussite Museum. Special thanks. Oh yeah, we got the KCD music coming through on it. Published by Deep Silver. Kingdom Come Deliverance. What a game. And lo and behold, we're still in the game. We're still here. There's more. It's like a Marvel movie. We're in the post-credit scene. We're not even in the post-credit scene yet.
Father. Come now.
You know whose side you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go.
Don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn.
We're still in game, I might remind you. This is post
The Lords
credits.
are in council with Yobst.
Post credits.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
My new room. Very nice, very nice. You're in a private area. Thanks for telling me. Quest completed. An oath is an oath. And it, at this point, when I first played the game, I went, holy shit. What is happening? Surely the game is over, and yet here I am in the game. Let's save. Combat skills still didn't increase to level 20. What did I miss out on? Rusty Edge or Saddest. Draw an opponent's blood gives you +1 strength. I already got Saddest. Yeah, here we are. We're in Rattay, it looks like. But we've been summoned to the upper castle. We in our gear? We should probably like you know, probably like fix our gear up a little bit, you know? If we're gonna go to the castle. I don't have enough to fix all my stuff. And we certainly want to put on our noble sword if we're going to a noble meeting. Let's equip our noble sword. Look pretty garbage as well. There's my horse. I mean, let's go have a bath.
Yeah.
Nip down to the bathhouse quickly. have a nip, have a little bath, and then we'll say hello to the lords.
My humble...
Yeah, how can you help me?
I'm interested.
So what?
Bath and launder my garments.
I'm sure you're...
I'm very dirty. Okay, now I should be sparkling.
Yeah.
Grab an armorer's kit as well and fix ourselves up. So, we're in the epilogue, which, if anyone's ever read a book or just watched a movie, epilogue is sort of like the new norm. How the story progresses from this point forward. So, we know that we are still in the ending throes of the story, but there is a little more for us still to learn. I'll buy an armor kit. Give me a couple. Yeah. I mean, I'm just role playing a little bit at the moment. I want to make sure my gear is up to scratch when I go and see the lords. Don't want to turn up looking like a peasant. After all, I am a nobleman now. My own town and everything. Oh, here we go.
Oh, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No.
Didn't catch him.
Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right.
You're a little worse for wear, Hands.
Anyway, let's go see what Jobst wants from us.
You didn't go to the bathhouse first. For once, it was me at the bathhouse and not you.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Gapen.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
The question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas has invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected King of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sounds good.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergholf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
Oh, really?
So now Bergholf is on your side.
A murdering,
we assemble an army together with
bloodthirsty
him and
hound.
face Sigismund on the field of battle.
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghof, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghof know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghof at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
Huh.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator.
An able
And he'll
investigator,
also
man.
be a
I'm
good
freaking
bodyguard
Sherlock
if anything should
Holmes.
happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Gutenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
Okay.
I expect it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Lipa.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
Townsperson?
I hope I can be a...
No.
See you later.
Divish?
If they'll make trouble or join our side, but...
John II of Liechtenstein, Margrave Jobst.
If I didn't know anything about Jobst, I'd say he's right and absolutely truthful. But I've heard too much about him already.
Likewise. But I do feel he's the one with the best chance to put things right.
Well, we'll see what we learn from Berghoff. If the League of Lords stands with Sigismund, then our chances pale, in spite of everything Jobst said.
We shall see. We shall see.
Okay, so is my objective to talk to you right now? Talk to your father. Okay.
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes. I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Berghoff is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Berghoff tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Don't get embroiled in anything else.
Very
Sure.
well. Berghoff is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
Any questions? The League of Lords?
The League of Lords and that Berghoff we're off to see. Who are they exactly?
The lords of the powerful houses. Heinrich of Rosenberg, Otto of Berghoff, Heinrich of Radetz, and others. They're unhappy with the way their influence declined after Wenceslas surrounded himself with the lesser orders of nobility. They abducted the king years ago and made him bow to their will. They got away with it that time, and now they've joined forces with Sigismund and done it again. But now it seems that Sigismund's behavior is starting to rub them up the wrong way.
No kidding.
So they may well be thinking twice.
Shock horror.
We'll see what Berghoff has to say.
Let's only do who is Jobs. Probably that's about everything. That's okay. We're not going to go through all that. We're not going to go through all that.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush, and good luck, son.
Okay.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Gutenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me?
Me? No, we don't provoke. You're sending Henry and Capon.
We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Oh, bow. Yes, everyone. Yes. Congratulations, you've completed the main storyline. If you like, you can still embark on side quests or activities, or just wander the world. You can end the game anytime afterwards by riding off the map with Sir Hans Capon's squad. Well,
Come now, Hal. My men are mustered in the courtyard. We can get going.
let's get going. Where? Oh, I can't get back in there? I'm locked out. I'd be locked out. Well, we are going to ride into the sunset with Sir Hans. Can't be having dodgy old sword on there. Let's have our better sword. Talk to you. I'm ready to go, mate. I'm ready to go.
So, can we set off now, Henry?
I can hardly wait.
Of course. I can't wait.
So, to horse. The Lord of Berghoff is bound to be waiting us eagerly.
Not really. He doesn't know we're coming, but let's roll. To horse. Let you fellas ride out. We ride, lads. Valentas, day out with the boys. Oh yeah, we're heading out to Berghoff. I don't know if you've just came into the stream, Valentas.
So, how is life as a highborn bastard?
But we are about to finish this game that we've spent over 100 hours on.
Has he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time?
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
Glad to hear it.
Medieval version of
It's far more
Thunderstruck
acceptable
starts.
for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Mind you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord. What do you think about Sir Jobst and his plan?
Well, I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains. I believed we'd rescue the king and all would be well again, but now it looks a lot more complicated.
Complicated, yes, that is life.
I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They behave like children.
I can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow still on speaking terms.
I don't know either.
Nobles,
They're
honor.
disbelief.
Honor. We learn about honor. Now, after all this, this is why, after 4 years, KCD2, where are you? Please. Please.
Feckless drunkard? Not really. And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better, believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
Why can't
So did I.
KCD come out and
What
it
a
starts with us
dismal
having to
world when you can't keep trusting your own
escape the
king.
castle after
On the other
delivering
hand,
the
times were
letter
better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
and things not going so well, you know, because of course we provoke him because it's me and Hans. Of course we're going to provoke him. Yeah, please.
What do you think of Sigismund?
If I were him, I'd have had enough of my brother even sooner.
But he's a monster. Look at what those hordes of his are getting up to here. What he did in Skalitz.
True enough. On the other hand, if Wenceslas and Prokop hadn't double-crossed him, none of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
That's a fact. But he couldn't let them shit all over him either. Not that I'm defending him.
He's a weasel.
Is that the Lord you go rabbit hunting with? Yeah, this is
No
Capon.
doubt.
Right at the start of the game, you go rabbit hunting with him. So things have changed quite a lot from when we first go on a little hunting expedition together.
Do you know anything about Prokop?
He's grown up a lot,
So how
and
does she
I've
tell
become
you
a
about
master swordsman, lockpick, thief,
Last winter,
drunkard,
a certain Sir Jan
reader,
Sokol of Lamberg, a well-known
scribe,
or robber baron to some,
monk,
tried to occupy the city of Elam,
duelist,
which was on the
horseman.
orders of none other than Prokop.
And what has that got to do with
Okay,
Hans?
screw that rabbit hunt.
He was there with
He spent 3 hours hunting rabbits and doing that quest.
And what was it
You know
all
you can
about?
just spend the first hour hunting
They
rabbits
wanted to occupy a city
and then just skip time, right?
Lords, but despite there being several hundred
There's a pro
strong,
tip for you
they
next
didn't
time.
take it. For one thing, they couldn't get past the Eglau women with their pitchforks and cauldrons of hot water.
Kill them.
I would never have thought of Sahanush as such a rebel.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
And have you heard anything about Rupert
My
of the
bow did
Palatinate?
not strike
A little.
strong.
He can't manage
Surely-
even to wrest
surely
power from
you
a
hit
king
them,
who
right?
doesn't
If you
much
hit him,
care
it
for
killed him,
ruling
right?
And isn't fighting back.
Just had to hit him.
That doesn't seem like a man who has what it takes to rule, and that's all I need to know.
Eventually. Also, did you not get Capon's bow?
And that Berghoff we're going to see. Do you know anything about him?
I haven't heard much good about him, but I have a feeling that some other nobles.
Because
are quite
you
in order,
didn't win the
and his
archery
castle
contest
is
and the
apparently
duel
quite
with Capon
impressive.
at the start.
I'll be interested to see for myself.
Because if you win the archery contest and then the duel with Capon in the training stage, you get his bow.
What about the League of Lords?
Probably helps out
Wealthy,
sufficiently.
pompous. The king doesn't seem to like them much. He's chosen to let the lesser ranks of the nobility into his circle, men like your father. I admit I don't blame him one bit. But the laws weren't happy
I
about
bought
that
my
lost
cheap
confidence.
bandit bow.
If I were Wenceslas, I'd have let them hang me
Ah.
if they abducted me the first time. But he
That
gave
may
them
have been your
seats in the
problem. Well,
provincial
there's your
council.
problem.
Little wonder they're back in their old tricks.
Vanitas, have you just had the one run through or played more run throughs of KCD? And when did you play? Because if you played early on, there's been a bunch of DLCs released that actually super improve the game. Like not improve it, but add additional storylines and quests and a whole bunch of stuff. And this playthrough was on hardcore mode, which is especially fun, I think. I think it's a lot more immersive on hardcore mode. Got about halfway, I think, and just haven't come back to it. Yeah, well, I would highly recommend if you get all the DLCs. It really does fill out the world a lot. You build your own town in one of the DLCs. It's pretty cool. You have the Band of Bastards one where you ride around with a bunch of other lads, mercenaries, and do a bunch of things. There's, I think, one where you help out Sir Hans, do some wench chasing, learning love poems, I somewhat recall. There's the Woman's Lot DLC. Is super good as well. My first round at Castle, the second, the men killed some enemy dudes. I looted them all and was encumbered the entire raid because I wanted the the money too much. Oh. I've got so much money now it doesn't matter. Once you rebuild the town, Privoslavich, in the DLC, you just get so much money. I think last I checked, there was like 70 grand in my box in Privoslavich. How do you repair armor that says beyond repair? Yeah, so you just got to go to an armorer and repair it, pay for it. It costs a whole bunch. Because normally you just use like kits, armorer's kits or cobbler's kits, tailor's kits, blacksmith kits, whatever. But if it's too damaged for that to repair, you can go to the go to like an armorer and get them to repair it. I think if it's on like zero condition or whatever, I don't think you can repair it. Although I don't think I've ever had anything that was on 0 condition. Maybe one thing, because somewhere in my brain I'm remembering maybe if it's on 0 condition it just can't be repaired. But most of the time it's fine. Just hoping I didn't have to go to those money scrounging armorers yet. I think as long as it's not on like 0 condition, I think it can be repaired by the armorers. That's my experience anyway. Which is pretty rare, unless you just like stand there and, you know, hit a piece of armor after you've killed a bandit, you know, whatever. Then it's gonna be fine for you to repair. When you get into a back and forth sword fight, I couldn't replicate that feeling of adrenaline in any game I played. Oh yeah, it's so good, and that's why I love this game so much, Venitas. Because it's not just hack and slash. I mean, there was a fair bit of hack and slash tonight with the final couple of missions, just because it's a whole big fights with multiple people. But generally, for most part of the game, it's yeah, the time fighting and the like actual sword fighting techniques and like what are my stats at? So yeah, my main stats are all level 20. And that's one of the things I love about this game as well, is that you get levels by doing things. Fence is 20, sword is 20. I'm surprised I didn't get this to 20, honestly. Bow's almost there. Skills, alchemy, drinking, not quite there yet. Herbalism, I shouldn't be picking up herbs. Master 17, but most things are sitting on 20 or thereabouts. Reading, stealth, pickpocketing, yeah. Hey, look at my list of buffs. In fact, I'm missing a couple from there as well. Missing a couple of buffs there. I haven't got enough flowers or something. The alchemy in this game is so complex. It's certainly not my most enjoyable part of the game, but it is definitely... I think once you do it a bit, like everything, it's practice. Once you practice it a little bit, it comes to you fairly naturally. It's just a bit... It's time consuming. I'd probably say more time consuming than complex. You can make some mistakes and it still works. It doesn't muck up the brew too much. What's in here? Ooh, hello. Heavy halberd? Noble sword? Raven's beak? St. George's? St. George's? I mean, let's take all those, thank you. I don't think that's anything better. I can't move that to the horse. This one. Is that better than what I've actually got? It is better than what I've got. Horse. Decorated. Whiff. $15? No, 14. Heavy halberd. No, it's not as good. Magberg isn't as good as that. 21. 21. No, that's the Zool armor, I think. Yeah, 21. Actually, quest 1485. $14.80. Yeah, so it's slightly worse. Move to the horse. Nobleman's gauntlets is actually Lords of Liper. It's better. Equip those. That's not as good. Nowhere near as good. Right, actually a couple of improvements there. Small. Look at that loot. When I read a book or to make something, I was like, "Is this a whole new level of? This is a whole new level of hardcore." When I had to read a book to make something, I was like, "This is a whole new level." Oh yeah, gosh, yeah. I love it. I love it. The other soldiers are arriving now. I was just sort of waiting for them to turn up. But what a game. If anyone's just joining the stream now and you haven't played Kingdom Come Deliverance, I can highly recommend it. It is such an immersive and incredible game. If you have any interest in medieval time or castles, knights, anything like that, or just love a good story, you will love Kingdom Come Deliverance. And we're going to finish the game. I'll just save for prosperity if I ever want to come back to this load on my own time. Let's have a drink from my own town before we go, and let's finish off the game. Hands cape on.
Henry, can we go? Are you ready for this?
Let's go.
Of course.
And this is when you go.
See more of the country and have a bit of an
Where is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Where is 2? Please give me 2. You're right off into the sunset.
Let's get to it then. I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to
Feel
save
the music.
king.
Instead of saving his drunken
Turn it up.
majesty, I'd rather find that horseman who murdered my parents, get the sword back from him, and skewer him with it.
Cheer up, Henry. I have a feeling you'll get your chance one day, and it won't be long in coming.
It's been 4 years!
Audentes fortuna juvat!
And here we are. The end. I will note that we've already had the credits. We had the credits, then we had more gameplay. And there we are. Don't know why the screen is back to that setting, but that's it. My hardcore playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance with all the DLCs has been completed. If you are watching over on YouTube, that is the end of episode 97. End of episode 97. So be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I'd really appreciate it if you've lasted it out this long. If you've been watching along as each episode is dropped, I really appreciate it. And you'll have to stay tuned on the channel to see what game we're going to be doing next. Until next time, if you're watching on YouTube, have a good one.